What's good? What's good? What's good, my peoples? What's good, my peoples? What's goody, my peoples? Smash the like button. Let's get them likes all the way up. I'm all the way up. Nothing can stop me. Julian Burwell, what's good? Sip N Sports TV. Soul Glow, Dead Drop. Terence Bard Lavens, Don Ron. My brother, Eugene McDougallberry in the super chat, dropping that half a hundo on your boy Blue. Salute to my brother Eugene McDougallberry dropping that half a hundo on your boy Blue. See, this is why they be mad. That's why you get guys squeaking and talking like Mike Tyson that's mad. I don't even know him. Looking like an extra in a Mike Tyson biography. Mad at me. He said, salute, Blue. Man, chat came right on time. A brother got 3 hours of work left till my 3-day weekend start, and I'ma just plums and say it. I'm just gonna say it. Crawford knows there's a high chance Errol can permanently damage and win, lose, or draw. That boy ain't done. Hey, man. See, this is the thing. And salute to you. And I'm gonna say this, right? My brother Eugene dropping that half a hundo on your boy Blue. Memphis Maine, what's goody, brother? So here's the thing. I'm gonna say this, right? My thing is this, right? Is that I got these reports, and Big Block, D Holden, what's going on? Live, what's going on? Macadocious, Mac of the Chow, Mac of the South, James, Professor X, Drew Skeed, the Keji, what's goody? So I'm gonna say this, right? Tip O'Malley, Monica, peace, bless, Queen. How you doing today? Prince to Amir, what's good? So here's the thing, right? Francis Arcelian, what's good? Miss Joette, peace, blessings, Queen. You're on time today. Blessings to you. Ryan Nobley, Barfield, George Grace, peace be free. Omega Beats, what's goody? So I'm gonna say this, right? I'm not mad at Terence Crawford. It's gonna shock people. I ain't mad at Terence Crawford. Main Man 131, what's going on? B-Rail 87, D Augustine, Alfonso Corsi, Randy Gaines Sr., Bless 365, peace, bless, Queen. How you doing today? Terry Don, what's going on? So I saw my brother sent me a clip of this dude. I don't even know this dude, but every single day he just got to talk about me. It's obsession. Bro, do your own thing. Like, why y'all worried about me? If what I'm saying is true or not true, who cares? What does it mean to you? Matchbox Entertainment, Brent Lawson, what's going on? Free One, what's going on? If I'm wrong about what I say, who cares? How does it affect you? If I don't know what I'm talking about, who cares? How does it affect you? It doesn't. It don't affect you. Stephanie Ray, peace, bless, Queen. Nick J, peace, blessings, Queen. How you doing today? Bray Sean Johnson, what's going on? How does it affect you? For what? Why are you worried about me? Crawler Low, Boss Red 357, Life, what's going on? Richard Kane, what's going on? I don't get it. No, not Bernie. Ken Blackwood, what's going on? Amaria Ashan, Yadel Gonzalez, Whitefield Penny, what's good? I don't get it, man. I never understand dudes, man. Terrell Curtis, what's good? Stunner Breezy, what's good? Like, I don't understand why you concerned with what I'm doing every single day, right? You don't, Jay North Philly, my brother, what's goody with you? Box True Serum, what's going on? That Frankie C31, my brother. Bama Jeff 79, what's good? If with my news ain't correct, then okay. Then okay. So who cares? Prince to Amir, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. Appreciate you, great brother. Christopher Craney, what's going on? Raymond Johnson, what's going on? Dwayne Jones, what's going on? So anyway, Leo GT multimedia artist, my brother, what's good to you? Smash that like button. Let's get the likes all the way up, people. Let's get the likes all the way up. 450 people. Let's get 450 likes. Ricky Williams Boxing. Salute to my brother, Ricky Williams Boxing. Go subscribe to my brother, Ricky Williams Boxing. What's goody with you, great brother? Charles and Charles, what's good? Bernard Gilbert, Marquis, what's goody with you? Will Smith II, Gregory Malloy, what's going on? Arthur Hawkins, what's good? So anyway, right? Now, Wu-Tang, Demetrius Hogg, Matchbox Entertainment, Raharbi Salam, what's going on? Brent O'Neill, what's going on? Now, I know a lot of people are going to be shocked with what I'm about to tell y'all. But if this holds to be true, and this is the case, G-Code, Nato the Great, what's going on? LV Live, Harlem in the building. Phil J 504, Solomon Overhead, what's goody with you? This holds to be true, right? And this is the case. Ralph Shelton, Kamal Bashir, what's good? Right? Well, Menayah, what's going on? This holds to be true, and he's asking for $20 to $30 million. I'm gonna be truthful. I've heard that he's asking for $30 million. I've heard that he's asking for $20 to $25 million, right? I don't blame Terence Crawford. Big facts, no cap. Yadel Gonzalez. See, my issue with Terence Crawford's standpoint was RXP Nasty, what's going on? Had nothing to do with Terence Crawford's wanting big money. My issue was, Lord Swear Real Chop was good, was that you doing what you doing, but in not holding yourself accountable and placing blame on the other side. That's where I had the issue. When you know it wasn't real. Right? When you know it's not real. Bama Jeff 79, he said, come on, Blue, that's too much. That's too much, bro. I can't say that's too much. Let me tell you why. You see what Errol Spence did to your Dana Sugis? And I'm not saying that Terence Crawford is hesitant because of Supernova Sun 77, Band Up, Silks, Mamba, what's going on? Shy _ 064, what's goody? And I'm not saying that Terence Crawford is hesitant because look what Errol Spence is doing. This is where I'm coming from with it. Lawrence G, what's going on? This is where I'm coming from with it. T-Tone, what's going on? These dudes risk everything they have. There is no price, people. Now, obviously, when we talk about comparisons, Brent O'Neill, Cowboy Fan 89, what's going on? Lisa, Peace Bless Queen. Corey Dennis, what's going on? When we talk about comparisons, Errol Spence deserves a bigger share of the pie. So if there's a pie, right? So if there's a pie, right? Jay Gibson, what's going on? Andre Robinson, KB 007, what's going on? If there's a pie, right? And there's 8 slices, well, Errol Spence deserves more slices of the pie than Terence Crawford based off of, okay, for instance, okay, let's say you sit down and the boss is saying, okay, we got this pie, right? I serve 88, Ring Square, what's going on? Maharba Salam, what's going on? We have this pie. The guy that did the most gets the most slices. The guy that did the least gets the least amount of slices. Timothy Steinmeier, what's going on? It's 8 slices in the pie. Well, Errol Spence deserves more slices of the pie than the other guy, than Terence Crawford, right? Because he's put in more work on a bigger stage. MCM, what's going on? That's not debatable. That's not debatable, right? Mad Cap, what's going on? He said, I thought it should be about equal. How could it be equal? See, this is the problem when we deal with emotion over facts. We got to deal with facts over feelings. How could that possibly be equal? In any workplace around the world, and let's say here in the States, any workplace in the States, right? Walter Tran, Londino L, what's going on? Any workplace here in the States, right? Where do the person that does more get an equal amount? Kendra Booker, what's going on with you, Kendra? Capadon 24, Mo 21, GNC Bone PS5, what's going on? Where? Walter Tran, what's going on? Where do they do that at? Do you get paid? Does the boss get paid more than the employee, than a regular worker? Of course. Where do they? There's no place. There's no place in the United States that takes place. DVT game, what's going on? that who gets, hey man, I do more work than my boss, but the boss gets more money than me. Like there's levels in everything. Nobody gets what Floyd Mayweather get, Darnest. Nobody. For a reason. Because he's bringing more to the table. Melville Money 11 was good. Oh man, Sean M. Did I just read your super chat? Or did I just take it off the screen? Salute to my brother Sean M in the super chat. He said, Blue, all that means you're doing good of your job. 100. Salute to my brother Sean M in the super chat. Appreciate you, great brother. Appreciate you. Yeah, man. Kendrick Booker, my brother in the super chat, dropping that duh on your boy Blue. He said, appreciate you, great brother. Or Sword of God, Swad Jones, what's going on? Chris M, what's going on? So, no cap, what's going on? LL, what's going on? So, you don't get paid. There's no equal system. Let's just be real. There's no equal system. It just don't exist. Now, where I'm coming from with this, with Terence Crawford, is this. We have 682 people and 292 likes. Patrick Valentine, what's going on? PGH Big Dog, what's going on? Green Hope Dunham, Christopher Bone, what's going on? We have 693 people now and 294 likes. Where do they do that at? DC Dude, what's going on? John Randall, what's going on? Get the likes all the way up. Ernest Okaji, what's going on? Get the likes all the way up, people. Smash the like button. Let's work. LaJessica Burton, peace of bless, Queen. How you doing today? Paul Carrick, my brother in the super chat, dropping that half a duh on your boy Blue. He said, just supporting my brother. Salute to you, great brother. Appreciate you. Aisha, peace of bless, Queen. How you doing tonight? Sergio Gonzalez, Bernard Gilbert, Carlawall James, my brother. What's goody? So here, right? Where do they do that at? Let's get the likes all the way up. Luis Gonzalez, what's going on? Let's give them something to talk about tomorrow. They need a topic. So they can sit there and yeah. Get the likes up so they have some. They need a topic. They need a headline. So anyway, back to regularly scheduled program, right? So now, Smooth Groove Boxing, my brother. So now the Ozarker, what's going on? Calvin Ford, what's good with you, great brother? So now I don't see Terence Crawford pricing himself out. This girl loves boxing. Peace, bless, Queen. How you doing today? Rod, what's going on? Humble servant, what's going on? I had an issue when he's saying I got to be 50-50 compared to what Errol Spence is doing because he ain't doing. You understand? You got to hold yourself and you got to be realistic with your numbers. T Hunt, what's going on? A new age of heroes, what's going on? But when it comes to this situation and he's asking the actual networks, get everything you can, Terence Crawford. Pat Greedy, what's going on? Get every single dollar you can because they're going to get every single dollar they can out of you. Muhammad Al-Otabi, what's going on? They're going to get every single dollar they can out of you. And they don't care if 10 years you can't talk. They don't care in 10 years. Bruce Wilson, what's going on? Torian McCoy, what's going on? Did you see what Errol Spence just did to Yordenis Ugas? And again, I'm not saying that Terence Crawford is saying, hey, you got to give me this much money because look what he did to Yordenis Ugas. I'm not saying that. Zoomverse, what's going on? Terry Crosland, what's going on? Huncho Two-Time, what's going on? But let's say that is the case. He broke Yordenis Ugas' orbital bone, right? Who's to say Yordenis Ugas, you Master Allah, what's going on? DFW Motivation, what's going on? Who's to say Yordenis Ugas in 15 years is going to be the same guy? Mashima Ayash, what's going on? Who's to say he's going to be able to talk and be able to provide for his family in 10 years? His Royal Freshness, what's going on? Jeff Campbell, what's going on? Do you think, and Stephen Espinosa, please, I'm not trying to slight you, but in 10 years, all healthy, right? Knock on wood. Stephen Espinosa's healthy in 10 years. Rudy Davila, what's going on? Right? Salute to New Orleans. Humble servant, what's going on? Do you think Stephen Espinosa, now I'm just saying, physically, who's taking a physical risk? Miguel Martinez, BTY Size, what's going on? Terry Mag, Beats for Lyrics, what's going on? Gary Sauce, what's going on? He's not, Stephen Espinosa ain't taking no punches. He's cutting a check for entertainment. Stephen Espinosa, I love you, and this is no slight to you. I just got to keep it 100. Robert Montgomery, what's going on? Stephen Espinosa is cutting a check for entertainment for his platform. So when Stephen Espinosa, Christopher said, this is too funny. What's funny about it? I'm curious to know what's funny. Ain't nothing I'm saying, and nothing I'm saying is a joke. So Christopher, when you're saying it's funny, please explain to me what's funny about it. Go ahead. I'm interested to know. Because ain't nothing I'm saying is funny. Jafari Caesar, what's going on? Old Mogul, what's going on? I go around to plenty gyms and I'm around plenty boxers, and they could and I see all too many boxers. Patrick Day, he lost everything in the ring, and he ain't have to box. Ralph Shell, what's going on? Patrick Day came from a successful family, and he was a very smart TR. What's going on? A very smart, intelligent young man that could have went the route as his family did and became a physician, a doctor. SC Slott's bodyguard, what's going on? And he lost everything in the ring. Everything. E. Wingate, what's going on? And you see how many fighters I'm in so many gyms talking to so many different fighters. T. Wade, what's going on? And they can't even string a sentence together, and you see it talking about this is hilarious. What's hilarious about it? I'm curious to know what's hilarious about it. Armando Viernes, what's going on? I'm talking about the pie thing, Blue. What pie thing? That pie thing didn't make sense? Calvin Ringo, what's going on? E-Class, what's going on? What I didn't make sense when I explained the pie situation? Farouk Salam, what's going on, great brother? Fifth Island, what's going on? Look at you have again, no slight to anybody. But if you have a conversation with James Toney, you can barely understand what he's saying. There's nothing cool about that. Smokey Bear, what's going on? Mike C, the White, what's going on? Bundell, what's going on? Bandel, what's going on? Lil Bounce, what's going on? Ernie V, what's going on? Daniels Diaz, what's going on? There's nothing. When you're talking to James Toney, you can barely you can't understand the sentence that he's saying. You have to be so and go to ppv.blkprime.com. Go to ppv.blkprime.com. DJ Black Charm Chuck, it was good, great brother. Where you been at, man? No love for your boy Blue, I see. Right? True Dams, what's going on? So when you're talking to James Toney, you got to be like really locked in to understand what he's saying. GB Lifetime Vids, what's going on? Big Dog Philly OG, what's good? A1 Hoops on my brother Emmanuel H in the building. So there's nothing hilarious about this situation. And as far as the pie situation, the pizza pie is just giving you an example that I thought it made sense. Dre the GOAT, what's going on? Kima Nation, what's going on? 7 Trillion was records. LLC was good. Fabian Terry, my brother. DeMar Young, what's going on? I need y'all to smash the like button. They playing games with the stream. Y'all see they keep pushing off people off the stream. We just had 788 people, and it dropped down to 660. True Speaks, what's going on? Get the likes all the way up, people. Smash the like button. LV Live, my brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. Blue, I feel you, but what is the budget for the fight? Because if Bud is asking for 25 to 30 million and PBC want to give him 10 to 15 and say no, Bud is bugging out. He don't want the fight. Well, I'm just saying this. Big Scat Straight, what's good? Buddha, what's going on? Big Guwap, what's going on? I'm sure that they're going to have to come to a happy medium, right? LV, and I understand what you dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. I'm sure they're going to have to come to a happy medium, right? And find a common place. And I'm sure it'll get done. Jason Parker, what's going on? But what I'm saying is this, right? Mr. Mongo Slave 100, what's going on? Tracy Harris, what's going on? If I'm Terence Crawford and Dallas, what's going on? I have no problem with I'm not saying Terence Crawford is pricing himself out of nothing. Because Errol Spence broke Kell Brook's orbital bone. Derrick Gordon 16, Deuce Big G, my brother. What's going on? Kell Brook ain't been the same since he broke his orbital bone against Triple G. He back-to-back fights. He broke Yordanis Ugas orbital bone, ribs and nose. Right? Who's to say Yordanis Ugas is going to be the same guy when he comes back? Okay? Danny Garcia ain't fight in years since Errol Spence beat him. 2 years now, right? Look at his eye was on the verge of being looked like it was going to be broken. Lamont Peterson, look at Mikey Garcia. He just retired, and he like Errol Spence takes a lot out of you. You understand what I'm trying to tell you? So I'm not saying Terence Crawford is thinking along them lines like, hey, man, I could get hurt in there with Errol Spence. That's not what I'm saying, because people going to take this and, hey, Blue said Terence Crawford trying to get the payday because he know he's going to get hurt by Errol Spence. That's not what I'm saying at all. I'm not saying that at all. Bomidi Bentrell, what's going on? Tay Brown, peace, bless Queen. How you doing today? You ruined Mikey Garcia. Right, Ricky, per Mikey's own words, right? Cream of the crop, what's going on? Across 99th Street Production, what's going on? Mikey Garcia was never the same after that. He was never the same. Danny Garcia ain't fighting 2 years. Your Dana Sugas, how we know he coming back? What he gonna come back looking like? And the same goes in return for Errol Spence. Stunner Breeze, what's going on? Terence Crawford stopped. He stopped and knocked out 10 of his last 11 opponents. You follow what I'm trying to tell you? Terence Crawford gonna be 35. 35. Terence Crawford got kids and a family to take care of. Out of the sports guy, what's going on? Guess what? Don Sapinski, what's going on? Let's Google what Showtime is worth. The network itself. Because, see, that's just the budget Showtime is giving them. This is a hobby, people. I want y'all to understand how much money Showtime have. That they're giving, and again, Steven Espinosa, I'm not trying to slight you. I'm not trying to be funny. Please don't take what I'm saying the wrong way. But they're giving Steven Espinosa allowance to play with his toys. Reginaldo Gregorio, what's going on? Faith B, what's going on? I'm just telling you the truth. Showtime ain't. They could take it or leave it with boxing. They don't care about boxing. Bert Brown, what's going on? Showtime don't care about boxing. What does Showtime care about boxing? This is a hobby for Steven Espinosa that he said, listen, New Harper, what's going on? Right? Oh, I want to get into this, you know, let's spend some money. Look, let me show you something. Showtime brings in $1 billion a year. Over $1 billion a year Showtime is bringing in. $1 billion a year. HBO left boxing, right? William Lane. Are they hurting? Is HBO, Cornelius Burnett, what's going on? Faith B, what's going on? Is HBO struggling without boxing? No. Anyone who's on my brother, Emmanuel H in the building and super chat dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, salute, bro, kings and queens in the chat. Better start being on time to remind you to drop the link. Facts, great brother. You know you my alarm clock with that. How come we got 1,000 people here and 500 likes? Rate of time. Where you been at, bro? Brother in the super chat dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, salute, Blue in chat. Salute to you, great brother. Dave Butts was good. So Showtime is bringing in over $1 billion a year or more. That's what we know about, right? That's the numbers that we know about that Showtime is bringing in, right? And so with that said, right? Now think about this. Do you think that they say, oh man, you got to take $50 million and pay 2 fighters and you're going to get back, let's say the fight generates 30 million, right? I'm sure it'll do 30 million or more. It's a big fight. Devin Bell, what's going on? It's a big fight. Appreciate you, Melvin Jenkins. Myth the Legend, what's going on? Real Game, what's going on? Y'all, Antonio Brown, what's going on? Y'all ever heard this saying? You don't get what you're worth, you get what you negotiate. John J. Doe, what's going on? D-Lo Flow, what's going on? Now, for me, I'm going to say, listen, again, my issue with Terence Crawford's stance and situation, Brandon Barbie, what's going on, was you got to hold yourself accountable. You understand? You have to hold yourself accountable. You following me? Marvelous Myron, what's going on? Shawnee Harris, what's going on? You got to hold yourself accountable when it comes to this situation with Errol Spence and the PBC and didn't have this fight, didn't fight this big fight. Well, T. Wells 32, Russ R, what's going on? My issue is you acting like it's Errol Spence that's holding up the fight when you know it's not. Come on, man. That's where my issue lies. And then you say stuff like this, right? Oh, you know, I'm done negotiating with Errol Spence. That fight is in my rearview mirror. You know, he playing games, so on and so forth. But you didn't mind pursuing the fight with Manny Pacquiao for the better part of 6-7 years. You wasn't done with that fight. John Merriweather, what's going on? And then Manny Pacquiao was asking for $30 million to fight Terence Crawford, right? Per Bob Arum told me this. John Merriweather, what's going on? Right? Brandon Blanks, what's going on? DB100, what's good with you? Per Bob Arum, right? Manny Pacquiao was asking for a massive lump sum of money, right? And so Bob Arum states that there's an investment group, William Gordon, what's going on, in Abu Dhabi that's willing to put up big money, right? Park Hill Raider Blackout, what's going on? Jay Miller, what's going on? For Terence Crawford, Manny Pacquiao fight, right? They were going to put up $50 million. Tip Bayless, what's going on? Maybe they should vacate if they're not going to fight. Listen, they're actually bigger than the belts. It just makes it more interesting. Corinne Battle, peace of blessings to you, Queen. They're actually bigger than the belts. Raw Fats, what's going on? This fight, they don't need the belts to make this fight. It just makes it more intriguing that the belts are on the line, but they don't need the belts, right? Classy Mag, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, salute, Blue. Where I go to watch an old fight, Tank versus Cruz. Go on YouTube. Sometimes it's up, sometimes it's not, right? And so I heard people saying, you can't find this anywhere. These are the silly comments that people, where did you find this information? Well, I talk to people and I ask people, hey, people give me information because I have relationships with many people behind the scenes. Silly. This dude told people, if you Google this information and it only leads back to this person talking about it, then it ain't real. And you actually have people listening to this dude. He said, if you Google this and it only leads back to one person, then it ain't real. What? Where do they find these people at? Because why would it be everywhere when people don't want it to be known who gave me the information? Maya Egypt, peace, bless, queen. How you doing today? So why would it be everywhere? If I have 3 people call me, right, and say, hey, Blue, man, this, and this is happening, man. This is a number that's out there. Hey, can I say this, and this? And they say, yeah. Do you think that these folks, these good folks behind the scenes want to sit there and say, hey, yeah, no, tell them I said it? Let me ask you a question, right? Swat Jones, let me wrench you up, brother. You've been here for too long not having a wrench. And I have plenty of proof of people. Nate's Boxing Nation, what's going on? Sorrell Curtis, my brother, what's going on? I have plenty of people that can validate what I'm saying and say, Blue ain't making up no stories. People call me and say this, and this. People rock with me, right? I'm never going to sit here and say, hey, this person. No, but this is my business as well, and they respect my business. And they say, yeah, Blue, this, and this is what's going on, right? Cool. So let me ask you a question. When Adrian Wojnarowski tells you information, right? Now listen to this. I want y'all to pay attention to this. Did Adrian Wojnarowski in the NBA, yesterday he released information and said, hey, Kevin Durant is asking for a trade, right? Sources told me Kevin Durant is asking for a trade. John Wick, what's going on? Right? Did you guys see Kevin Durant do an interview and actually sit down and say, I want to have a trade? Somebody Google it and show me where you saw Kevin Durant sitting down and telling the screen himself, I don't want to be with the Brooklyn Nets no more. I'll wait. I'll wait. Jay Lynn, Peace West Queen, how you doing today? I just came back from Vegas. From Monday to this morning. I came back this morning. My brother, Las Vegas Leon, my peoples, I went to 6 different gyms a day. Top ranked gym. And I speak to some very high profile people at Top Rank. I went to Floyd Mayweather gym. I speak to some high profile people there. I go to plenty of gyms and people, they rock with me. That's a fact. So you think I'm gonna sit here and say, hey man, this person told me this. I know sparrings, I know all types of stuff. But you think I'm gonna sit here and say, hey man, this person, so hey, if you Google it, man, and it only leads back to that person, man, and, then you gotta know it ain't true. Then you gotta know this. Oh man, people are hilarious, man. They're hilarious. So yeah, Classy Man dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. Yeah, Classy Man, you gotta go to YouTube, man. Different archives. You gotta try to find it, great brother. Matchbox Entertainment, my brother in the super chat, dropping that half a duh on your boy Blue. Appreciate you, great brother. Doesn't even make sense. People don't even be making sense with some of the stuff they be saying. Yeah, man. If you Google it, man, all you gotta do is Google it, and you Google it, and nothing comes up. But that one person, then you know it ain't true. Nate's Boxing Nation, what's going on? So listen, if you Google it and more than one person says it, does that make it true? Let me show you. Let me show y'all something else. ESPN told you on 2 separate occasions. They announced 2 fights that never happened. The worldwide leader in sports announced 2 fights that never ever happened. They announced on their platform, the biggest sporting platform in the world, announced that Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua was fighting, and they gave you a date. Did it ever happen? 400 was good. Did it ever happen? ESPN announced that Deontay Wilder and Anthony Joshua agreed to a fight. They announced it on their platform, the biggest sporting platform in the world. Did it happen? Did you see it? Did y'all see that fight happen? Don Sapansky, my brother in the super chat, much love to you, brother. When I told you guys that Rolly Romero, I was the first person that told you that Rolly Romero is being pulled from the fight with Gervonta Tank Davis. I told y'all that at 7:30 in the morning. Rolly Romero, East Coast time. Rolly Romero is being pulled from the fight. I had 3 people make Instagram accounts just to inbox me and say, I'm making up a story. They can't find it. That's not true. It's not happening. That's what they told you. But then eventually you got the news that Rolly was being pulled from the fight. So what happened? See, these are some of the same people that give me that information that gives me this information. I mean, Chris Brooks, what's going on? So, the Cognate 079, what's good with you, great brother? And my brother Kai, Boxing Session TBS, go subscribe to my brother Kai, Boxing Session TBS. This is a fun fact. Me and Kai standing with somebody. They give us some information and ask Kai if I'm making up this story. Go ask Kai. If you're here, he can tell you this. Somebody very credible, connected to the situation, tells me and Kai, hey, listen, this is not even a source I asked, not even talking to. Just told us, hey, man, I'm being told this is a very credible source, not saying no names, says, hey, man, I'm being told that Terence Crawford is asking for X, Y, and Z, man. Ask Kai. I didn't say anything. It just was told to us. And this source is so credible, it ain't even funny. King Judah, brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. He said Bud is training with Tyson to get past the jab and close the distance. It won't work. Something will be waiting for him. Then the left hand, you duck that. Then this right won't miss you. Kevin Gates. Salute to my brother King Judah, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. Is he actually working? I got to look that up, man. Because is he actually my baby boy in the building, John Arsenagas? What's good with you, son? I love you too, kid. How you feeling today? Is he actually working with Mike Tyson? Because I didn't. Oh, Sam, what's going on? A couple people had sent me some information saying that he was. I didn't look too far into it. My brother on the mic, brother Terence Bailey Sr. in the building. Go subscribe to my brother on the mic, brother Terence Bailey Sr. Long way. What's good with you, great brother? Is he actually working with Mike Tyson, training with him, or is Mike Tyson was there just to help out with the kids? I know he was there to help out with his kids and the youth and things of that nature, but was he actually training with him? IG In Style Furniture, my brother in the super chat, dropping that dub on your boy Blue. Blue, Terence Crawford is trying to price himself out on purpose. He knows if he loses to EJ, he is done. Well, let's say he's looking at it from that standpoint. He's right. He's 35. Let's just say he's looking at it from that standpoint, right? Well, he's 35. He's 35. How many years he got to make big money in the sport of boxing? He ain't Floyd Mayweather. He ain't Manny Pacquiao. So if he was to lose to Errol Spence, right? Imagine. How many more big paychecks he gonna get? How many more? You understand what I'm trying to tell you? Because he ain't making $1 billion a year. He ain't making $1 billion a year. Now, I want to see this fight. I want them to make it happen. Sign the contract. Like I said, my issue was when you're saying stuff like, hey, Errol Spence is avoiding me. I'm done with that. Errol Spence is doing this. Errol Spence, and not holding yourself accountable for re-signing in a situation with Top Rank that you didn't find and deem financially or legacy suitable for yourself. Well, you got to still look at this. It just started raining? Wow. The sun was out right now and it just started pouring. So, you look at it from this standpoint, you got to say, well, that could be the case. But then on the flip side of that, right, I got to say this. Well, if you said you're a Hall of Famer right now, right, they made you a Hall of Famer. They put you in position to be a Hall of Famer and be successful. Smash the like button, people. We should have 1K likes. We got 1,100 people. We should have 1K likes at least, not 700. We got 400 people moonlighting. Get the likes all the way up. The Black Underground, brother in the super chat. Blue Blood Sports TV. Hashtag facts. Hashtag boxing historian. Salute. I appreciate you, great brother. But that title, great brother, belongs to the historian himself, the late, great, legendary, iconic, my Hall of Famer, Kurt Anderson, a.k.a. Kurt Sugar, a.k.a. the historian, a.k.a. my brother, my co-host, Kurt Anderson. Swad Jones, my brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, appreciate the tool, Blue. You and master at work. For real, big dog. Swad Jones, I appreciate you 1,000%, great brother. 1,000%. Prof Chess, what's good with you, great brother? Crypto Color Tech, what's going on? Man, it started pouring, and my baby's bike is out on the porch with no cover. A1 Hoop Zone, my brother Emmanuel H in the building in the super chat again. I watched the double KO in the first round. He said, I watched the double KO in the first round. What you talking about, great brother? Luciano family brother in the super chat dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. He said, peace, King. We love you in Connecticut. Keep smashing us with that great boxing content. I appreciate you, great brother. That's all I try to do is stay in my lane and bring y'all this good content, man. That's it. Yet every day somebody saying something different about Blue. Man, come on, man. What's wrong with you dudes? Devin Bell, brother in the super chat, dropping that dub on your boy Blue. He says, supporting the black culture. Love seeing my people doing big things. I can honestly say everything I've heard about boxing recently has come from Blue. Maybe ESPN should hire to be an insider. They should. Randolph Bryan, what's going on? They should. See, this is the thing I don't get. If I tell you some information, I don't listen. You see me in the circles. You see me at the gyms. You see me around these people. Right? So what makes you think I get up and just say, hey, I want to make up a story today? No, I don't get up. This is stories that told to me. So what makes everybody else statements valid? Louis Luck, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, do you think Spence moving up to fight Jamal Charlo would be a bigger payday than a Crawford fight? You mean Jamel Charlo? Would it be a bigger payday than a Crawford fight? No. It'd be a good payday. It would be definitely a big fight. But would it be a bigger fight than him and Terence Crawford? No. Terence Crawford, Errol Spence has been built up for some years now. They're both in the same weight class. They're both undefeated. They're both top 3 pound for pound. Everybody has them in top 5 pound for pound, some way, somehow, right? So no, Jamel Charlo took a loss. Jamel Charlo, yeah, he's undisputed. Yeah, Jamel Charlo is that dude, you know what I mean? In his division, but no, their star status, their drawing power is bigger than his. Louis Luck back in the super chat said, Jamel, I meant. Yeah, I know what you meant. You understand what I'm saying? So, nah. Cyrock King, what's going on? Tim Jones, what's going on? LV Live, my brother in the building, the super chat. Blue, how much would you give Bud? If it's my business and my network, I'm going to, obviously, I'm not trying to take a loss. So I'm going to be like, listen, you did this, and this numbers. We project this fight to do this, and this numbers. So we're going to give you X, Y, and Z. So listen, based off of your pay-per-views, based off of Errol's, we bring the two together. We got to pay Errol big money because he's a bigger draw, right? That's no question. We got to pay him the bigger money, right? Cool. We estimate this fight to do, let's say, let me do some math. Let's say they estimate the fight to do 400,000 times. It's going to be $100, right? At least $89. So that's 35 million, right? $35.6 million, right? You got to pay Errol Spence. It's at least 20 million. Well, then there goes that 15 that we're talking about. I don't know if y'all caught that drift, but okay, if they estimate it to do 400,000 pay-per-view buys at $89, $89.99, right? You're talking about 35.6 million, right? That's the pay-per-views, right? Okay, now you're giving Terence Crawford 15, you're giving Errol Spence 20. It's not possible to give him 30 million. Because what you're going to give Errol? 5? You understand? And now I have to ask Terence Crawford. You have a history. Macadon 1, what's going on? Okay? Matthew Sanders, what's going on? You have a history of not wanting to engage. I serve 88, what's going on? And promote these fights. Kenneth Pinckney, what's going on? Duncan Penninghughes, what's going on? I'm going to need you to put it in this contract that you are obligated to promote these fights and do interviews with every single media outlet possible to garner the money that you're looking to garner. Because you got to understand, Boxing Good, Chris and Fire, what's going on? True Speaks, Jay Lake, what's going on? D Mosley, what's going on? Because Chris M, what's going on? Creed, what's good? Matthew Sam, my brother. Because you have to understand that we are banking on MMA, K Boxing, what's going on? We are banking on the fans giving us our money back. Mangus Allen, what's going on? So we're going to need you to engage with, I don't care. I don't like this person. I don't care who you like and don't like. I need you to put this in every household possible. Nato the Great, Brandon Benecourt, what's going on? So I don't care. I don't really talk to this platform and I don't like this and I don't talk to this. I don't care who you like and who you don't like. I'm telling you this. This is what I'm going to tell you you're going to do. If you want this money. Terence McDowell, what's going on? Now, you don't have to take this money. Carmen Serene, peace and blessings to you, Queen. But BK Chef, what's going on? But if you want this types of money, then I'm going to need you to do these types of, you can't, that's the issue that I had, you know, when you look at the situation with Kyrie, right? You can't get paid and not go to work. It just don't work that way. Damon Beverly, what's going on? So I don't care what platform, guess what? I don't care if it's 10 people. I don't care if it's a platform that only have 10 subscribers, 10 people over there. I'm going to need you to engage with them 10 people. Because those 10 people could tell 10 people that could tell 10 people that could tell 10 people that could intrigue 10 more people and get them to pay to buy this fight. And we need all hands on deck. Because guess what? Guess who pays the bills? Guess this is a loan I'm giving you. Monty Norman, what's going on? Once I give you this loan, I need you to assure that I'm getting it back. And the way I can assure you getting it back, part of it is you're going to have to do your part and engage to these fans and tell them why they need to buy this fight and not stream it. OG Loke, brother, the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, hi, my name is OG Loke, and I'm dropping that Cinco on my boy Blue. Salute, brother. Salute to you, great brother. Blessings to you. You understand what I'm saying? So I need you to do your part now. All of that, Bless 365, she said $79.99. No way. Fight too big, Queen. We're going to be lucky if it's $70. We're going to be lucky if it's $89. It might be a smooth hundo. Joe Campbell, brother, the super chat. Why always put Bud pricing out is scheming against Bud? He said, why always Bud pricing out? You scheming against Bud. Skills from New Orleans, what's going on? AB, what's going on? Did this dude just say, I'm scheming against Terence Crawford? Jay Wash 4, what's going on? Jeremy 2684, my brother. He just said, I'm scheming against Bud. Sugar Man, did he just say that, Sugar Man? He couldn't have. That can't be real. This can't be real. Salute to my brother Kai, Boxing Session TBS. Go subscribe to my brother Kai, Boxing Session TBS. I feel like dude in Daddy's Little Girls. Remember in Daddy's Little Girls when Idris Elba said to the guy, did you give this to my daughter? And the dude said, is this dude talking to me? Remember that? How am I scheming against Bud? What are you talking about? I just said that he should ask for the sun and moon and the stars. How am I scheming against him? What are you talking about? You can't make this up, man. Alfred Petaway, what's going on? Dude say anything. He just said, I'm scheming against Bud. Yeah. Hey, man. Aunt Lo, the G on IG was good. C Ray versus the internet was good. Now I'm scheming on Terence Crawford. C Money Best Style. My brother is Brooklyn in the house without a doubt. I guess I'm scheming on Terence Crawford. Ain't that amazing? Hey, man, why is Crawford pricing himself out, man? You scheming on that brother, man. I'm scheming on Terence Crawford to get what? Joe Campbell? Exactly. What am I scheming to get? What am I getting out of it? For me to be scheming on Terence Crawford means I get something out of it. So what do I get out of it? Joe Campbell, answer this question. If I'm to scheme means you're getting something out of it. So what do I get out of him? What do I get out of it? Robert D, peace, bless, Queen. He said, I'm scheming him. What do I get out of it, brother? Go ahead and tell the people. You are getting more Errol Spence fans. David, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. I really thought Crawford Spence would be the same day as a Canelo fight to show the world who actually pay-per-view stars are. PBC won't risk that. No, neither one of them. That don't make sense. You never do that. That don't make good business sense, David. You never do that. Tunnel vision, what's going on? He said you're going to get more Errol Spence fans. So now, Joe Campbell, let me ask you a question. How you know how many Errol Spence fans I have and don't have? Go ahead. Give me a number. How many Errol Spence fans I have and don't have? Since you said I'm going to garner more Errol Spence fans. So how many do I have now? Let me ask you that question, Joe Campbell. I would like to know. Tell me how many Errol Spence fans I have right now for you to know I'm going to get more. For you to tell me I'm going to get more means you know how many I already have now. So tell me how many I have now. A1 Hoop Zone, my brother Emmanuel H, brother, back in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. He said, I was talking about the fight ESPN announced twice, but this dude wanted bigger payday than the person who did all the legwork. Make that make sense. Big Fish also blocked dude for that comment. No, let him stay. Let him stay. I'd be intrigued by these types of comments because people just seem like, I don't know why they play these games with me. Maybe that work on that other dude channel. That don't work here with me. So I'm quick with it, right? You got to be quicker than that. Hey, how many Errol Spence fans I got right now? For you to tell me I'm going to get more, how many do I have now? Lil D's TV, what's good? That's what I need to know. Brandon Barbie, brother in the super chat, dropping that good on your boy Blue in the super chat. He said, idea, add top views of each fighter, take the percentage off 50 million, 6-city tour, LA, New York City, DC, Omaha, Dallas, Miami, Vegas, UK, pay-per-view at $90. Add good up incoming UK fight and T15 contenders from each commission. Oh, add good up and coming UK fighters and top 15 contenders from each commission. Yeah, but you got to pay those dudes. You know what I mean? Salute to my brother Brandon Barbie dropping that on your boy Blue. I get what you're saying, and I agree. That could be a lane, but you got to pay those dudes, bro. You got to pay those dudes. And as far as that tour, you got to be. It's cool to want to go to New York, LA, DC, Omaha, Dallas, Miami, Vegas. I don't know why you put DC there. That don't make sense to go to DC, great brother. It would be New York, LA, New York, LA, Dallas, Omaha, Miami, DC, not needed. Vegas and UK, I'll take it. I'll take it. And that could be a lane. That couldn't work. Facts. Facts. Andre Williams, brother in the super chat, he said that's Bernie. It might be. I don't know. I don't see Bernie making a burner account. David, brother, back in the super chat. You protect Errol Spence too much. Bud deserves 65-35. David, I'm not talking to you anymore. Thank you. Damon Beverly, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. Blue, you are the truth, my brother. I appreciate you, Damon Beverly. This dude just said that I'm protecting Errol Spence too much. Terence Crawford deserves 65-35. I don't know where they find these guys. They just can't be real. It just can't. Avery 81st Street, what's going on? It just can't. It's pure comedy. Masterminds, what's going on? Terry Pruitt, right? Peace bust to the queen in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. She said, now I kind of see what Bob was saying about Bud when it was said that he couldn't make the fight with Spence happen. This is what I'm trying to tell y'all. But when listen, I was getting ready to say a source. I was almost getting ready to slip up and say a source that, but it is what it is, Terry. You know what I mean? As far as my thing is this, right? Promote the fight. Promote the fight. You got to promote the fight. Make it as big as possible. Promote the fight. Stone Alone, my brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He says, salute, Blue. Man, I'm late. Man, I really hope this fight happens. It will happen. I definitely believe it'll happen. For sure. And that's why I said, Stone Alone, I'm not opposed for Terence Crawford asking for the stars and at the very least landing on the moon. Reach for the stars, and if at worst, you land on the moon. Can't go wrong. King Judah, my brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, why would Blue try to gain Spence fans when he had 100K subs before Bud and Spence were in negotiations? I don't know. Now, and King Judah, now ask him this too. How does this make sense? Imagine Errol Spence lose. Then I lose. If I'm just solely looking to gain Errol Spence fans, then what do I stand to gain from it? A 50-50 fight. Now, I personally think Errol Spence is going to win the fight. But can anybody guarantee anything? No. You can't even guarantee you're going to wake up tomorrow. So, what do I gain from it? All and hustle was good. AV 81st Street, my brother in the super chat. Much love to you, brother. I can't even guarantee y'all I hope I do. I pray I do. But who can guarantee me, hey, no doubt, Blue, 100% you're going to wake up tomorrow. I hope so. Please. Please. You know what I mean? From heaven to earth, what's going on? Please. Damon Beverly, brother, back in the super chat, dropping another Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, Blue, they just don't know that we love both of those fighters. Facts. They don't get it. They don't understand. Devontae Richardson, what's going on, great brother? They don't understand. They don't get it. Because, again, they're not dealing with facts over feelings. It's just all emotion. And again, Damon Beverly, you're talking to a bunch of people that 70% are just Errol Spence detractors. They're only here to see Errol Spence lose. They're going to disappear. Like I told you guys before in other situations, right? When they was telling you Errol Spence is going to lose the Ugas. Where's all those people at that said Errol Spence is going to lose the Ugas? I ain't seen not one of them since. Where they at? What they doing today's time, in their spare time today? Where they at? The ones that said Ken Bosa's going to beat Devin Haney. Where they at? Where are these people? Man, leading up into the fight, they was here flooded. Now suddenly, they have disappeared. TR Blue, do you want Crawford to get paid? No, I don't want Crawford to get paid. I want him to get life-changing money. I don't want him to get paid. I want him to get life-changing money. Here go Joe Campbell. We just want you to be fair. We know you're from New York. What does that have to do with anything? I just picked against Joe Smith, and he's from New York. So what does that have to do with it? It has nothing to do with it. Think, young brother. How Lawrence Fishburne said on Boys in the Hood? Think, young brother. Think. Kevin Lyles, what's going on? Generational wealth is what I want to see him get. Gold Rush, the Guru, what's going on? You got to think, young brother. Carlos Castillo, what's going on? Chaz Bleak, 0573, what's good? The Truth, brother, in the super chat. Why you always got to be favoring Crawford for? What? Jay DuPont, what's going on? What are you talking about? Trevor Smith, what's going on? What are you talking about? Gerald Thigpen, what's going on? Victor Garcia, Ronnie Franco, Samari, what's going on? Yeah, I know what he was hinting at. Errol Spence is from New York. I'm from New York. And so that's why I'm picking Errol Spence or favoring Errol Spence. The cheap trolls are on the roll. Jay Wash said the cheap trolls are on the roll. Hey, man, King Iran, what's going on? Will Smooth, what's going on? These dudes can't make this stuff up. Ashir Shameen, what's going on? They can't make this stuff up, man. They can't help themselves. Joe Campbell, brother in the super chat. Stylistically, Bud is special. Down goes Spence and Blue. I ain't getting in the ring, so how do I go down? Eddie Morris, what's going on? He said down goes Spence and Blue. As if we in their tag team in Terence Crawford. Hey, tag me in. Mouthpiece, coach. Like Derrick James in there going to tell Errol Spence, nah, Errol, let Blue get this round. Let Blue get this round. You take the round off. Give this one to Blue. Phenomenal Mexican, what's going on? Swarm Laguna, what's going on? Stormy B, man, my brother, the historian in the building. Go subscribe to my brother, Stormy B, man. Sing Strong TV, what's going on? Like I'm going to be in there, mouthpiece, coach. And Derrick James going to be in there telling Errol Spence, take this round off. Let Blue get him. Man, come on, man. What is you talking about? I got him, coach. Man, come on, man. Come on, man. What's wrong with you dudes, man? Stevie Neal was good. Showtime, the guy, was good. I got him, coach. Jim, what's going on? Down go. You see, he's not a fan of Terence Crawford. He just let you know that. QYW Network, Simple Trucking LLC, what's going on? He's not a fan of Terence Crawford. He just hope Errol Spence and Blue loses. Blue? Hey, man, I ain't got no Grant gloves on. I ain't got no boxing trunks, no boots, nothing. Down goes Blue. Why Blue got to go down? Now he on here sounding like Nino Brown. Oh, this thing is bigger than me. If I go down, everybody going down. Michael Manning, Jay Ware, what's going on? Lamont Morris, what's going on? Look at him. Blue Akbar. The Truth, brother, back in the super chat. Bud should be selling his L to Canelo way more money. And also Lemon Scent. What's going on? Pine Soul, Lemon Scent. What's good? Or they got my box racked up there. I'm 0-80 with 10 draws. Those draws, I was just running around the ring. You know what I mean? And when he turned his back to look at the ref, I just gathered up a few points. Get on him. Just get like I'm hitting the speed bag. You know what I mean? And as soon as he turned around and get back in, Kenneth West was good. You know, and I get back on my bicycle. You know what I mean? So I gathered up enough points to get a draw. Just really assault that dude, man. Beyond Above Media, what's going on? 4 Deuce Trade, where you been at, bro? This dude said, down goes Errol, Spence, and Blue. Amazing. Daniel Phillips, what's going on? Amazing. Anah Israel, what's going on? Look at him. Blue Akbar. What? Man, you dudes is amazing. You ain't a fan of Terence Crawford. You're just a fan of seeing Errol Spence lose. Jeff Ford, what's going on? Yeah, Stone alone, like he need my help. Like, come on, bro. And Bud gonna be in there. I'm gonna fight Blue Orthodox. I ain't gotta worry about him. I'm gonna fight Bud Southpaw. You know, like what are we talking about here? T. Scott, what's going on? Imagine that. Pop 375 was good. One swole brother in the super chat dropping that half a dip on your boy Blue. He said, bro, I finally got it together with this Cash App stuff. Had to hit you up, King. Salute to you, great brother. I appreciate you 1,000% dropping that half a dip on your boy Blue. King Judah, my brother, back in the super chat dropping that half a dip on your boy Blue. He said, you can tell from the names of Spence's, the LDBC and the PBC, and the fact Spence will be undefeated, undisputed, best current resume, one of the biggest draws in the face of boxing. Agreed. Paul Ruffin, what's going on? No More, what's going on? Marco Polo, what's going on? That's what this is about. Salute to my brother King Judah, brother, dropping that half a dip on your boy Blue. Here go Joe Campbell again. Yeah, here you go. Dissing Bud stands again. He good both ways. Right. Good job. Hey, Joe Campbell, I'm getting ready to just start talking to you like Will Smith in the movie Hancock. That's how I'm just going to start talking to you. Good job. Good job. Pilly Rostein, salute to Long Island, the Strong Island. Raheem Tillman, what's going on? That's what I'm going to just start doing. Good job. Good job. DJ Droop TV, what's going on? No one, J Pity City, my brother in the super chat. Ain't no one coming to see you, Blue. Blue this. Yeah, ain't nobody coming to see me. Imagine that. They would come to see me laugh, though. Shaquille Simmons, what's going on? They would. D. Greg's Boxing Network, what's going on? I'm certain they would. Raheem Tillman, what's good? Yeah, they'll come see me lose. They'll pay to see that. I'm certain. Amazing, man. Wally Lion, what's going on? Juice, what's going on? So back to regularly scheduled programming. The true brother back in the super chat. Errol about to Crawford in broad daylight. Hey, man, I just want the fight to happen. So anyway, you know, stylistically, right? It's a good fight. And I don't think that this fight could lose, right? Easy Luan or Wuka Roku Canoe, what's going on? I don't dig a TV, what's going on? I don't think this part twice. Brandon Lumber 909, what's going on? I don't think this fight could lose. I don't see this fight losing. I think that this is a can't miss action-packed fight. I don't think that the product in the ring is going to disappoint at any stretch of the imagination. Darryl Bedingfield, what's going on? I believe that it's going to live up to every bit of the hype, which means the problem is today's time, the climate, right, is that you have too many people illegally streaming fights. They don't want to pay for fights, right? You know, along come with social media. You created this monster, social media, right? BTY size, what's going on? When you have, you know, when you taking too long to make the best fight in the best, right? Right? Emil, what's going on? And people start to figure out, I'm a fan of the sport of boxing. Now, I need y'all to hit the like button. Ulysses Whitaker, what's going on? Get the likes up to 1.2K. We just had 1,100 people, right? 1136, and it dropped down to 936. Smash the like button. Now drop down to 918. Get the likes all the way up, people. They're playing games with the stream. I need y'all to get the likes all the way up. Jason Young, what's going on? So that's a huge part of the problem is that, all too often you had too many of not the best fighting the best, and you put fans in a situation where they support the sport of boxing, but they started to say, I'm not paying for it. Lonnie Davis Jr., Gap Reviews, Errol, what's going on? So, A-Taz, what's going on? So what happened is the fans started to say, you know something? I'm going to find a new way. Ernest King Guerrero Jr., what's going on? 901 TY, what's going on? I'm going to find a new way to be able to watch this fight. You understand what I'm trying to tell you? Without paying for it. Because there's no way I'm paying for a fight that I don't want to see. And that's what happens. Soul Glow, brother, in the super chat. Much love to you, brother. I appreciate you 1,000%. Jay DuPont, brother, in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, Blue, what excuses do you think Bud Tyson and the other greats are going to have when Bud loses to Spence, my pound for pound number one? Salute to my brother, Jay DuPont. I don't think Terence Crawford going to have any excuses. You understand what I'm saying? DYKB, nonprofit 501c3 was good. Jason Sanchez, what's going on? I don't think that Rawhorn 1980 Lawhorn was going on. I don't think that Terence Crawford is going to have any excuses. I don't think that, that's in his makeup, in his DNA. You understand? How Terence Crawford loses and accept the loss, we'll just have to see because we've never been there, right? We don't know. AB, what's going on? Don Harris, what's going on? We don't know what it looks, when Terence Crawford loses, what is his mentality going to be? We never seen it. You understand what I'm saying? And vice versa. If Errol Spence was to lose, we don't know how Errol Spence is going to respond. Their character, to me, doesn't tell me that they're going to make up excuses. You understand what I'm saying? Who Terence Crawford is, what I see from Terence Crawford and Errol Spence, I don't see either one of them making excuses as to why they lost the fight, should they lose the fight. I just don't see it. I can't see neither one of them standing there saying, well, if this happened, that happened, and this is why I just can't see that. I just can't see it. I can't. Antoine Martin, what's going on? James, what's going on? Joshua Curry, brother in the super chat, dropping that on your boy Blue. He said, like the growth in the channel, skilled in handling anyone comments. I see less of that, hopefully. Looking forward to the fight. Fan of both exciting boxers. Alabama. Salute to Alabama. Salute to my brother Joshua Curry, dropping that on your boy Blue. He said, like the growth in the channel, skilled in handling annoying comments. I see less of that, hopefully. Looking forward to the fight. Fan of both guys. Exciting boxers. Alabama in the building. Salute to you. Yeah, it's a big fight, man. It's a huge fight. It's the biggest fight in the sport of boxing. It's the biggest welterweight unification bout since Tommy Hearns, Sugar Ray Leonard back in 1981, over 40 years ago. We need to appreciate it. But these topics are going to come up. The difference is this. So I've seen people saying this, because I see people say this all the time, and it don't even make sense. Oh, man, I'll be tired of hearing about people talking about contracts, talking about, prices and money. And, back in the days, that never was the case. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. What are you talking about? You let these dudes sit here and they'll tell you, man, this was never the case back in the days. Yes, it was. There was no social media for it to get around like how you hear it today's time. That's the difference. Don't let nobody tell you it wasn't happening. Sugar Ray Robinson used to go to fights. He would get to the fight. He would look at how many people in the arena. If it's filled out and he thought he could get more money, Sugar Ray Robinson at the fight would tell the promoters and everybody, I'm not fighting unless you update how much money I'm getting right now. Sturdy Kid, what's going on? There wasn't no social media to hear about it like you hear about it today. That don't mean it wasn't going on. Sugar Ray Robinson was one of the first people to create that narrative, to go to fights and say, listen, the day of the fight, he would tell the promoters, if you don't pay me, I'm not fighting. Well, so what you mean? This is something new. This ain't nothing new. David back in the super chat. This is Floyd versus Pacquiao 2.0. 4 more years it'll take. No. Black Underground brother in the super chat. The Blue Blood Sports TV. Respect this man, please. Appreciate you, great brother. That's love. So when they tell you, Let me tell you something else. The fight with Aaron Pryor and Sugar Ray Leonard, you know why it didn't happen? Money. Kawhi Elliott, what's going on? Money. Mismanagement and money. I'm going to say it to you again. Mismanagement and money. And Aaron Pryor's team dropped the ball, and Aaron Pryor felt like he would have took the deal that they was offering him. But they wanted more money. So when these people tell you, oh man, all we hear about is this person purse and that person purse, because you ain't have social media hear about this person purse and that person purse back then. That's why you didn't hear about it. But don't tell people it never happened. Of course it happened. You ain't never seen Sugar Ray Robinson and Aaron Pryor because of money. So what are you talking about? Money and all of this purse talking and fans talking about this. Fans couldn't get involved because they didn't know nothing about it. Hello? Anton Martin, my brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. He said, Blue, you coming on early now? Yeah, I'm going to be coming on earlier, bro. I can't do those late nights. The late nights got... Now, hey, man. Hey, I'm going to be honest, though. The brothers is right, man. Your boy Blue, man, I'm out here. I gotta get back in shape, man. The late nights is prevent me from... I can't get up. You know, then I go to sleep at 5, 6 in the morning, dropping this content. Then I'm missing the entire day, man. So I got to get up earlier. I got to get this content out. You know what I mean? I got to tap in with the people. So I'm going to be coming on earlier, man. Darryl Hickenbottom, what's going on? This was my original time. If y'all didn't know. This was my original time to come on when me and Kurt. I only started pushing. Fun fact, y'all already know this. Most of my people here understand it. I started coming on late because Kurt was having dialysis. So I was pushing the time back to give Kurt time to come on. And then it just, I just stuck with the time. But y'all remember, this was the time me and Kurt came on. But I was pushing the time back because Kurt was going through dialysis and I was trying to give him time and things of that nature. So that's why the time got pushed back, and pushed back. Lonnie Davis Jr., my brother in the super chat, dropping that hundo on your boy Blue. Salute to my brother Lonnie Davis Jr. in the super chat, dropping that hundo on your boy Blue. He said you on the come up, bro. Keep doing what you does. Salute to you, great brother. I appreciate you 1,000%. Hey, who's in the kitchen? Hey, Quay. I need some water. Can't catch me. Lonnie Davis Jr., I appreciate you, great brother, dropping that hundo on your boy Blue. Emil, brother in the super chat, dropping that dub on your boy Blue. He said, at Bud, talk is cheap and action speaks louder than words. Sign the contract because as it stands now, Errol resume looking better than Crawford's. It is. It is. His resume is looking better. It's 8 o'clock, bro. What you mean you ain't going nowhere no time soon? You know what Juice Bro said. The party never ends. Yeah, okay. Waste of career and Bud and Andre, brother in the super chat. How much is Errol paying you? Taking bad about talking. First, you meant to say talking bad about Bud. You said taking bad about Bud. Now, get this. I want y'all to understand this. This dude just said, how much is Errol paying me to talk bad about Bud? You didn't even say talking. You said taking bad about Bud. But your name is Waste of Career Buds. Waste of Careers, Bud and Andre. Turn the fan off. Man, it's too loud. I want it, but not on me like that. Yeah, that's better. Jalen, I have no clue what I'm saying bad about him. Mo 2013, Juan Lopez, what's going on? Von Foles, what's going on? His name is Terence Crawford's career is a waste, and he's asking me how much I'm getting paid. TY, what's going on? To talk bad about it. Robert Chandler, what's going on, great brother? Loving Algator, what's going on? Fatherly 81, what's going on? Talib Cunningham, my brother. Elite Work Films was good. Isn't that amazing? Stone Alone, my brother, back in the super chat, dropping that on your boy Blue. He said, to be honest, I know this is $100 million+ fight. I say take the pay. Them guys take that. He said, to be honest, I know this is $100 million+ fight. I say take the pay. Them guys that $100 million that they was gonna pay Canelo to fight. My B-day is tomorrow, and that's all I want for my birthday. Salute to my brother Stone Alone. A happy born day to your great brother. Dropping that on your boy Blue. And please, 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 great brother, celebrate responsibly.
I'm a shower.
All right. Well, yeah, take your time.
Not like that, but
hey, do me a favor. Royalty was good. And yeah, please just celebrate responsibly. This dude said, I don't like Bud, but at least I give him his credit. And I don't give Terence Crawford credit. LJ Burns, what's going on? Skills from Nolan, my brother, what's good? Starter Kid Duke, what's going on? So let me ask you this question. Waste of career. What credit didn't I give him? Emil, my brother, back in the super chat, dropping a on your boy Blue. He said, my humble opinion, Bud needs Errol. I believe it. Colin Claiborne, what's going on? I agree with you. Now, I will say this, though. Is Terence Crawford a Hall of Famer right now without Errol Spence? Yes. But can his legacy be improved? Absolutely. Is Errol Spence the one to improve his legacy? 1,000%. There's a lot of guys in the Hall of Fame that aren't talked about, that aren't mentioned, that are forgotten. And then there's some that stamp themselves as unforgettable. Roy Jones, Sugar Ray Leonard, Tommy Hearns, Marvin Hagler, Roberto Duran, Julio Cesar Chavez Sr., I said Floyd Miller, Muhammad Ali, Roy Jones Jr., Mike Tyson, Lennox Lewis, Evander Holyfield. These are fighters. Sugar Ray Robinson, Larry Holmes, right? Pernell Whitaker, Sweet Pea. You know, these are guys that are going to forever be talked about. In 100 years, you're going to be talking about, when we're long gone, in 100 years, you're going to be talking about these fighters. And that's the conversation you want to be in. George Foreman, right? These are guys that's going to be talked about in 100 years. Let me tell you something. You know who else is in that conversation? Deontay Wilder. Let me tell y'all something. Deacon 305, what's going on? The myth of Deontay Wilder in 20 to 30 years is going to be so huge, it's going to be ridiculous. Because of the power he displayed. Sonny Liston, right? Jack Johnson, those guys, right? Deontay Wilder's power is so different and amazing, he's going to be talked about forever. The myth of Deontay Wilder is going to grow. It's going to grow. Trust me. In 20 years, 30 years, the myth of Deontay Wilder is going to grow. It's going to get bigger. Trust me. SL Jones, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. Manny Pacquiao is another guy. Manny Pacquiao. Hey, Blue, how about a 60-40 purse split for Spence and 55-45 pay-per-view split for Crawford? Would that make Bud promote the fight more? Hashtag Chicago, hashtag Seared. In no way, in no aspect, and no fashion of this sport, of this fight, that Errol Spence is going to take less of anything than Terence Crawford, and as he's not supposed to. But what it boils down to is, what do the promoters project the fight to do, and how much money? That has nothing to do with Errol Spence. But ain't no way Errol Spence is going to take a 55-45 split in favor of Crawford. That's not going to happen, as he's not supposed to. He's not. Why would he give up his position? No. And Tone Martin, my brother, back in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, Blue, I missed the beginning of the show. How much is Crawford trying to ask for? Now, I get mixed numbers on what he's actually asking for. Some people have told me, me and my brother Kai, Boxing Session TBS, he was standing right there with me when some very credible person and a very credible source that has very close relationships to everybody in this situation, right? He told us, hey, man, Crawford asked for $30 million. Now, I'm not going to say no names, but he said Crawford asked for $30 million. Then I talked to somebody else. And I said, hey, man, Mr. Dixon, what's going on? How much is, Crawford, looking for? And they told me, listen, he's looking for 20 to 30 million. Blue, what's going to be the excuse if Errol lose? Ahmad Latif, why would I have an excuse if Errol Spence lose? Shining Light, brother in the super chat, he said Bud needs to realize he needs this fight to be an A-side. He said, Ahmad Latif said, what's going to be my excuse if Errol lose? Then he would lose. FSU is going on. Why would I have an excuse? It's a 50-50 fight. I already said it's a 50-50 fight, so why would I have an excuse? Please explain that, Ahmad Latif. Cameron Smith, my brother in the super chat, much love to you. So, Ahmad Latif, you just said if Errol Spence lose, what's going to be my excuse, right? Why would I have an excuse when I said it's a 50-50 fight? So that would tell you that I know there's a chance that Errol Spence could lose, right? And if I know there's a chance that Errol Spence can lose, then why would I have an excuse? And there wouldn't be no excuse. So why would I tell you it's a 50-50 fight? It just don't make sense now, does it? Cameron Smith, my brother in the super chat, much love to you, brother. I mean, George Grace, brother in the super chat, dropping that $250 on your boy Blue in the super chat. Salute, Blue. Stay with the positive, great content. Ignore the ignorant. Spence over Bud, 10-round TKO. Salute to my brother George Grace, dropping that $250 on your boy Blue. Appreciate you, brother. Detroit Marty Marr, what's going on? Fadeaway Kenny, what's going on, great brother? So it's a 50-50 fight. Mr. Dixon, what's going on? I didn't listen, Ahmad Latif, let me ask you this question. Because these are the comments that be made, and people don't think. Sons of the Times TV HQ is going on. They don't think about what they said. I give you a reason as to why I think. Right? I just give you a reason as to why I think Errol Spence is going to be victorious. I'm giving you my educated opinion on the fight itself and how I think the fight is going to play out. I didn't tell anybody Errol Spence is going to win the fight simply because he's Errol Spence. I never told nobody that. Have I? Never said that. I said that I think Errol Spence is going to win, and I tell you why I think Errol Spence is going to win. Right? So I'm not telling you from an emotional standpoint. I'm telling you why. But here, Mike Tyson will tell you Errol Spence is going to lose. Why? Because I ain't never seen him fight. I seen some clips and highlights. What? I saw some clips and highlights. I seen more of Terence Crawford. And Terence Crawford is a dog, and clearly he has a relationship with Terence Crawford, right? So that's why he thinks Terence Crawford going to win. Look, that's an emotional response, right? Isn't that an emotional pick? He's basing it based off of just solely being a friend of Terence Crawford. That's what I'm telling you why I think that Errol Spence is going to win. I'm not telling you Errol Spence is going to win just because, hey, man, I like Errol Spence, man. That's my dude. I like Errol Spence, and I like Derrick James, and I like Jay Isom. Those are my guys, man. I rock over there with Errol Spence. So why you think Errol Spence is going to win? Because I rock with them. Huh? I didn't tell you that. I give you a reason as to why I think Errol Spence is going to win. So if Errol Spence was to lose, okay, then he would lose. Then why would I make up excuses? Unless there's something foul play that happened in the fight. Then I'm going to tell you, well, this wasn't on the up and up. And that's why he lost. Melville Money 11, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, these guys respect you, Blue. They just want to talk, laugh. He said, remember, fans don't boo nobodies. Salute, brother. That's a fact, great brother. Never thought about it that way. Now that you mention it, you're right. You're right, great brother. You're right. Jalen said, oh, my. Why? For some reason, I could just picture her voice saying, oh, my. King Judah, brother, back in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, Bud gonna convince his dizzy EJ and the PBC ducked him by not paying him money he doesn't deserve. Again, I can't say he don't deserve it, right, King Judah? Because you are worth what you negotiate. So I won't say that he's not deserving or worth what he's trying to negotiate for. If he could get 40 million, he should get 40 million. I ain't gonna tell him not to get 40 million. Go get that 40 million. But now, again, King Judah. Now, if he goes around like, yeah, they was avoiding me, they didn't want to pay me $30 million. Well, now that's another subject. David, brother, back in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, tell Emil that I said Errol need Crawford. Without him, he'll turn into the biggest cat. He will never turn an undisputed like Bud did. Even Glenn Boy did it. Yeah, brother, you could tell him yourself. He's here and you're here. High consciousness, what's going on? Why you putting me in the middle? Jay Child, brother in the super chat, appreciate you. My brother's here and you can tell him. Melville Money 11, brother in the super chat. He said, you missed my last super chat, brother. No, I read the last one, then I saw you retracted the comments on that one. The last one I read, you got to keep in mind that I'm behind y'all. So when it comes up, I'm behind you. Yeah, Emil, like, why is he telling me, like, yo, man, tell Emil, like you ain't here. Don't You know, one thing I don't like, you know, the brother standing right here with me and you talking to me as if he ain't standing there. Nah, don't do that. Talk to that brother directly. I can't stand when my brothers get into it and they put me in the middle. Don't put me in the middle. Antone Martin, my brother, back in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, Blue, how do you feel about Crawford asking for 30 million? I'm not opposed to it. I think he should ask for 60 million. Again, Showtime, just think about this, Antone Martin. Showtime is giving Steven Espinosa allowance to play with his toys in boxing. This is a hobby for Showtime and Steven Espinosa. It's a hobby. They make over $1 billion a year. This is a hobby for them. They could take it or leave it. So this dude, life could change once he stepped through those ropes. Why can't he ask for 30 million? I'm not saying they're going to give it to him. And I'm not saying that his numbers garner it. But I'm saying, why can't he ask for it? I mean, Floyd Mayweather got $200 million to fight Manny Pacquiao. Why? Did the fight live up to the billing? For what? You know why? Because he brought people attention. That's why. And that's what Terence Crawford got to get him. He got to sell the fight. Not indirectly talking to nobody. No, directly talk. Not let Bernie talk for you. No, you got to talk. Not let Bo talk for you. You got to talk. No, you got to talk. You got to be the one doing the talking. Period. Emil, my brother, back in the super chat, dropping that half a dip on your boy Blue in the super chat. He said, at David, Bud ain't fight nobody except Spence leftovers. They need each other, but Spence is the A side, hands down. Spence in 8 to 10 KO. Salute to my brother Emil in the super chat, dropping that half a dip on your boy Blue. And I agree. Eugenius 1126, what's going on? Jab Jamboree, my brother Act Reacher in the building. What's good with your act? Go subscribe to my brother Act Reacher. Third 3123, what's going on? Is Crawford pricing himself out? I won't say he's pricing himself out. I think he's asking for a number he feel like he worth. And it comes to a point where, okay, if he don't get the number he feel like he worth, and he don't come to an agreement, and he don't make the fight, and we don't get the fight, okay, well, just understand why you didn't get the fight. I ain't opposed to it. Hey, bro, Errol Spence is changing lives. You look at what he did to your Dana Suits. And again, I'm not saying that's why Terence Crawford is doing this. Don't let somebody come here and make a clip. Blue said the reason Terence Crawford is pricing himself out because Errol Spence is going to change it. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that Terence Crawford stopped 10 of his last 11 opponents. Who's to say that he's going to walk in, he's going to come out the ring the same way he walked in the ring? Again, you listen to James Toney. I love James Toney, right? You can't understand what James Toney is talking about. You ever listen to Riddick Bowe right now? You don't know what Riddick Bowe is talking about. Minority MA says Spence is a diva. How is Spence a diva, but Terence Crawford is asking for the big money? Make it make sense. And so I do think that Terence Crawford needs Errol Spence for his legacy. Yeah, he'll go in the Hall of Fame, but will he be remembered and revered in 30 years? We still talk about Sugar Ray Leonard and Tommy Hearns fight. That was over 40 years ago. That was over 40 years ago. SL Jones, brother, back in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, Blue, I thought you was a Bulls fan. That number was our motto. C Red, hashtag Chicago Bulls. Oh, I'm a Bulls fan 1,000%. I've been a Bulls fan since 1983, 84, man. A very long time. I've been a Bulls fan for a very, very long time. My aunt Lisa introduced me to the Chicago Bulls. Yeah, she was the one that did that. She made me a Bulls fan and she's since transitioned. She passed. I love her. You know, I miss her. And it's truly unfortunate. But she made me a Bulls fan, and I've been a Bulls fan forever. So, yeah, I'm a Bulls fan. Cameron Smith, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, South Carolina in the building. Let's go, Spence. Bud fans are delusional. If Shoe was flipped, they will say he was ducking. Oh, that's a fact. That's a fact. That's not even debatable. That's a full fossil fact, like my brother M Rec TV would say. Go subscribe to my brother M Rec TV. David, brother, back in super chat. How much is Emil paying you to defend him? David, are you all right, man? You have a fever or something? Everything's okay with you? Eno Boxing, what's going on? I'm asking. Antone Martin, my brother, back in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, great point, Blue. Yeah, my thing is this, Antone Martin. I'm going to be disappointed as a fan if I don't see it. 7 Mile Road, what's going on? Beyond Above Media, what's going on? Rebel Eye, what's going on? But if Terence Crawford stand is, listen, I need to get paid handsomely for this fight because I'm going to be 35. I don't have much left in my career, and I want to get paid like it. They do that in every other sport, and we don't have no issue with it. They do it in basketball all the time. Hey, players in basketball, this could be my last contract. I need to make it the biggest contract. They do that in basketball and football all the time. And we don't hold them accountable and say, man, these dudes ain't. We don't do that. So why do we do it with boxers? You understand what I'm saying? So I just don't blame somebody else. Just hold yourself accountable. You understand what I'm telling you? Sinister on TV said your aunt was from Chicago. No, my aunt's right here, born in New York. She was a fan of Reggie Theus, and when Reggie Theus went to the Bulls, she became a fan of the Bulls just as Reggie Theus. She was really a Pistons fan. David, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. Said, tell Emil, bro, stop telling me to tell Emil anything. You can tell Emil anything you want. That I told you, I said Bud beats Errol opponents way better fashion. He didn't just beat them, he dismantled them. We the real A-side. Okay. Stop telling me to tell Emil anything, brother. Just tell him. You back in the super chat saying the same thing. I have to go. Tell Emil I love him even though he wrong. Bro, why you keep telling me to tell Emil this, brother? He's right here. Real Dino Wells, Born Knowledge. What's going on? Mr. Mile High 9980. What's going on? Locked in. Tommy Young 9. What's going on? You dudes, man. Charles Pickett. What's going on? You keep telling Emil. Bro, Tone Coleon, what's going on, great brother? Young Zeus. JL Craig, what's going on? Jay Lake, what's going on? No, they always hear Jay Lake. They don't highlight themselves all the time. Antone Martin, my brother, back in the super chat, dropping another Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, Blue, Blue, I believe that this is going to be a dangerous fight for both of them because both of them are skilled. Oh, for sure. It's a 50-50 fight. Todd Baby, peace, bless, Queen. How you doing today? Big Gates, 8-6. What's goody with you? Johnny is the name. Logan 0120. Kick Science Society. Tremont George, what's good? Marv, what's good? Mateus DBS. Carlisle Tom, what's going on? He said, is it on or off? Kareem B. Muhammad, what's going on? Reek Suave. Anthony Tully, what's going on? Is it on or off? RGP 91, what's good? Yo, Nupe 1911, what's going on? I hope it's on. I believe it's going to happen. 1,000% I believe it's going to happen. Ahmad Jackson, what's going on? I believe 1,000% it's going to happen. LeVar DeMose, where you been at, bro? In the building, in the super chat, dropping that dip on your boy Blue. Salute, Blue, to you in the chat. I think this fight will happen. I believe Crawford should not accept nothing less than what he believes he's worth. That's all I'm saying, the same thing, LeVar DeMose. But again, LeVar DeMose, if it don't work out for you, and they stand on their square, because Showtime don't lose. They ain't going to lose. Starter Kid Duke, what's going on? Errol ain't going to lose because they're going to put up big money for Errol to fight somebody else. Let's say Errol fight Keith Thurman. Well, he's going to get big money to fight Keith Thurman. They ain't going to lose. Deion Brown, what's going on? You just can't turn around and say, well, it was Errol Spence. Nah, that's what you can't do. Chill Henley, what's going on? That's what you can't do. You got to stay true to who you. Listen, I wanted this X, Y, and Z. I feel like I'm worth X, Y, and Z. They didn't want to give me X, Y, and Z for this fight. I'm going to be 35 years old. I don't want – listen, Raheem Tillman, what's going on? I ain't got many big fights and big contracts left. Cool fellow, what's going on? And hey, who could blame you? Again, like I said, LeVar DeMose, this is what they do in basketball, right? They need to get their money because how many more big contracts I got left in me, right? They do that in football. I need to get my contract because how many more big contracts I got left in me? They do that all the time. This could be my last big contract. So why can't you do it in boxing? Because of pride. It's a combat sport, and it's an emotional sport, and pride don't let you do it. Pride. So my thing is this: stand on your square and say, listen, I want this amount and this amount for this big fight, and it don't happen. Well, just let it be known why it didn't happen. Like Errol Spence said. Remember when Errol Spence was asked if the fight gonna happen? He said, I'm 1,000% in. I'm sure it's gonna happen. But if it don't happen, it ain't gonna be because of me. Right. See, this is what people don't understand. Let me say this. Errol Spence don't control what Showtime budget is. He don't control that. Errol Spence can't control Showtime's budget. What they project this fight to do and how much money they think that they want to put out there to invest in it. Errol Spence don't control that. Errol Spence control what portion of that he gets because he's the bigger draw. So he gonna say, listen, out of this portion, I want X, Y, and Z. And so here's let me say this. David, brother in the super chat, he said, Blue, tell LeVar DeMose I told you I agree with him. I think you're just playing games. RVS, what's going on? Manny Face Publishing, my brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said negotiations take forever in the new era. Too much money involved, and everybody wants theirs to this hold up big fights. Agreed. Now watch this now. So here's my thing. You had the situation with Manny Pacquiao and Terence Crawford, right? Hey, how do you know this to be true, Blue? Because Bob Arum and other people have told me that this was the case. Okay? Ruben Gutierrez, what's going on? So now, remember, Terence Crawford, Manny Pacquiao. Terence Crawford was saying he wanted to fight Manny Pacquiao. Bob Arum was saying Manny Pacquiao's asking for $30 million. Right? And Bob Arum was saying we're not willing to put it up. Kings 45-12, what's going on? Now I want to show y'all something. Okay? Keep this in mind. When that took place, and that situation took place, and the investment group, according to Bob Arum out of Abu Dhabi, came forward and they said, we got $50 million for this fight. Before y'all come out here and say, Errol Spence needs to go ahead and and conform to Terence Crawford and give him a bigger split just to make the fight. Well, let me say this. When that 50 million pot was put on the table for Pacquiao and Terence Crawford fight, Manny Pacquiao changed his number from 30 million, which means he would have got 30 and Terence would have got 20, right? Marty G, blessings to you. Gold Level Fitness, what's going on? Keith Nolan, 2211, cool fellow, what's going on? Right? When that $50 million pot was on the table and Manny Pacquiao saw the pot was bigger, Manny Pacquiao changed his tune and said, no, I don't want 30 now, I want 40. And they was going to agree. Terence Crawford was going to take 10 million and Manny Pacquiao was going to take 40. So why should Errol Spence have to take less? So let's say Showtime say, oh, the pot is 30 million. And Errol Spence say, listen, I need 18 and Terence Crawford is getting 12. You following me? That's hypothetical. Why should Errol Spence say anything less? King Judah, my brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dip on your boy Blue. He said, I understand asking for what you're worth, but we are men asking for more than what you are worth, then walking away like the other party refused to negotiate is pricing yourself out, period. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, King Judah. If you're saying that it's the other side, then you're pricing yourself out. And you're not holding yourself accountable for your own actions. But what I'm saying is, if he holds himself accountable and just say, listen, I want this, they don't want to pay me what I believe I'm worth, so the fight ain't happening, I'm cool with that. At least you holding yourself accountable. But if you walk away and you saying, well, Errol Spence ain't want to, and Errol Spence, William Old School all that, my brother, what's good? RVS said, according to Bob, did Bud tell you that, Blue? So let me ask you a question, RVS. Who signs the checks? Terence Crawford or Bob Arum? Where do they find these people? And this has been confirmed to me by Team Manny Pacquiao as well. So I got it from two different sides, and they wasn't together. So Manny Pacquiao's team has confirmed that that was the case, and so did Bob Arum. So who signs the checks? RVS. Curtis Wright, Price, my brother, what's going on? He said, so Bob told you that. Did Terence Crawford tell you that? Wow. Real Dino Wells, my brother in the super chat, dropping that dip on your boy Blue. He said, bro, a spit bucket be tripping, throwing you out there like you doing boxing bad. Their opinion, though, Spencer A-side and Crawford career is on the tip of the downside. Spence will take a lot out of him. For real, for real. You're a king. I don't know who those guys are. I don't know who those dudes are. Hey, Real Dino Wells, I don't even care who they are. I pay attention to my circle. So whoever they are, I don't even know who they are. That just goes to show you, Dino Wells. I don't know who you are, but yet every day you're talking about me. How does that make sense? Don't even know you. And talking about I'm bad for boxing. You don't even know what you're talking about. So I could care less. But I appreciate you, Dino Wells, dropping that dip on your boy Blue. And see, the reason why they really mad is what just happened. You dropped a dub on me to tell me that info. Robert Chandler, brother in the super chat, dropping that dip on your boy Blue. He said, Blue, I'm playing this fight will happen. I will be disappointed as the Joshua Wilder fight a few years ago. If this fight doesn't happen, where would this rank all-time fights that didn't happen? What's the deadline to agree? I don't think it's a deadline right now. I don't think they have a deadline. Well, closer they get to the end of the year. the more pressure they putting on. But it happens early next year. You know, as long as the fight happened, but where would it rank all time? It will rank high up there, man, because this is highly anticipated. You have legends and historians talking about this is the biggest fight they've seen since Sugar Ray Leonard and Tommy Hearns. You got Sugar Ray Leonard saying that, and Tommy Hearns saying that, and George Foreman saying that, and Teddy Atlas saying that. You know, historians and legends and guys in the sport that been around forever, and they saying that this is the biggest fight since Sugar Ray Leonard and Tommy Hearns for Undisputed. That speaks volumes. And if it don't happen, that's bad for the sport. And salute to my brother Robin Chandler dropping that dip on your boy Blue. Ramal Yahoo, brother in the super chat, said if he don't take this fight, they will say he ran. Oh, well, that's gonna be the narrative. Gap 2 Grant Games, what's going on? OG Fitness, what's going on? For sure. Kenneth Buster Move. What's good with you, great brother? What's goody? Kenneth, you already know. Drop that info in the chat, great brother. 76 Deuce Junkie, what's good? My brother Kenneth Buster Move in the building. What's goody with you? Locked in, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, who has the best skill set all around in the fight game? I say Shakur, in my opinion, at 140, at 47, I'll take Boots over both Crawford and Spence. I think Devin Haney and Jerron Ennis have the overall best skill set to also with athletic ability. Shakur Stevenson, top 3, I would say Shakur Stevenson as well. You know, people will say Devin Haney lacking the power department and Shakur Stevenson. I think Jerron Boots Ennis has his abilities off the charts, in my opinion. Jerron Boots Ennis' abilities is off the charts, in my opinion. So the skill sets, I would have to say Jerron Ennis. Along with athletic ability, fundamentals, jab, switching, throw every punch in the punch tree. Man, that dude is amazing. Size, he's the complete pack. He's a creative player in boxing. But I know they're gonna tell you, oh, that's just because you like, you know. Okay, that was that, you know. That's what they're gonna tell you. Cyrod King, brother in the super chat. That just shows me Terence Crawford, no Errol is a big threat. I mean, I wasn't looking at it from that standpoint. I look at more of a business standpoint, and it's a big fight. Terence Crawford knows the magnitude of this fight. He not just because, oh man, Errol Spence represents a issue for me, but Terence Crawford understands how big of a magnitude the fight is, and he wants to get, hey, y'all gonna capitalize on this fight. Why can't I? That's how I look at it. Now, I'm not saying you're wrong in saying that, you know, Cyrod King is saying that he knows, you know, what he up against Errol Spence. That could be the case. But I look at it differently. I look at it from a standpoint that Terence Crawford is looking at it and saying, hey, bro, y'all going to capitalize on this fight. Y'all going to make big money off this fight. Y'all going to capitalize off me. Why can't I capitalize? Manny Face Publishing, my brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, neither fighter should get shortchanged. This is a big fight, the biggest in the sport, but pays should be close to equal value. Pay should not be close to equal value. If you're talking about Errol Spence and Terence Crawford, Errol Spence has proven to do bigger numbers, so he should get paid for what he's done, what he's accomplished, what he's built up, his brand. He needs to get paid for it. He don't have to break even or share with anybody, because ain't nobody sacrificed his sacrifice to be able to build his brand to where he got it. Terence Crawford didn't help him build that up. He fought those pay-per-view fights. He built up his brand. He built up his fan base. He built up the interest in Errol Spence. So because Terence Crawford don't want to do media, don't want to promote, and his numbers aren't that big. So Errol Spence supposed to break even because the competitive nature of the fight that we perceive. No, that's not how business works. This is still a business. That's not how it works. So no, you can't run away from doing interviews, run away from promoters, and just dismiss promoters, dismiss the media. Don't want to talk to this camera. Don't want to talk to that camera. That's not what Errol Spence does. He builds up his brand, and so he got to be compensated for doing what he did. David, I'm not answering that question. That's not what I talk about. Hey, go support my brother Kenneth Bust a Move at 725 Caddy Drive, Fort Washington, Maryland, 2744. My brother Kenneth Bust a Move, man. Salute to you. Martinis, man. Salute to my brother Kenneth Bust a Move, man. Go support my brother. 725 Caddy Drive, Fort Washington, Maryland, 2744, man. Go support my brother. Outlaw Sean, what's going on? Bobo, brother, in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said at a certain point, you have to turn the page in the menu, and Manny Boots, Thurman, Castano are viable options, in my opinion, and Taylor for Bud. Yeah. Gold Level Fitness, what's good with you, great brother? Thug and D, what's going on? Blue, how much is a blemish on the undefeated record worth? It depends who you lose it to and how you lose it. Professor X, what's going on? Sid Smith, what's going on? Blemish on your resume, long as it's fair and square. Hey, listen, Lennox Lewis was knocked out by less opposition, came back, and all you remember is him knocking them out. You know what I'm saying? Mike Tyson lost. Look how big his stature is. You know, so everybody's different. That worked for Floyd Mayweather, that whole undefeated thing. Sugar Ray Robinson didn't retire undefeated. He's considered the greatest boxer of all time. So it's all what you do and how you do it. Bobo, brother, in the super chat, at a certain point, you have to turn. Oh, I read that. Mike Ray, the second, my brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. No. Michael Ray, my brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, I don't see Boots at 147 for long, though. He'll be there. Boots is in the gym every day. He don't struggle with make weight at all. Kevin Coleman says, so does Crawford. So does Crawford what? William O. School on deck. My brother, what's goody with you? King Judah, my brother, back in the super chat, dropping another half a dub on your boy Blue. Frank Martin will give anybody problems and might be next up. Only thing will people see that Derrick James style he teaches is not just basic, it's almost perfect. King Judah said it first. Salute to my brother King Judah, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. Appreciate you, great brother. I love Derrick James, but again, they're going to, you know, it just is what it is. Raymond Murphy, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He says, salute, Blue Blood, just getting on, didn't receive a notification. I'm highly anticipated the fight. I wiped my feet before I entered, smash the like button. Salute to my brother Raymond Murphy, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. Appreciate you, great brother. What'd she say?
She said you can get her a couple of fresh.
Bless 365 Queen, she said, what makes you say he doesn't want to promote the fight? He don't. He didn't want to promote the Sean Porter fight. He don't want to do media. He don't. Bless 365. He don't want to do media. He don't want to do interviews. He don't want to promote the fight. That's the issue that Top Rank had. When he was at Sean Porter fight, remember? It was a press conference he didn't show up to. He just don't want to do it. That's it. But again, and I understand that could be your personality, to each his own. You're not a big talker. You don't want to talk, or you feel like people twist your words and all of that type of thing. That's cool. But at the end of the day, when you want that big money on the back end, you got to talk that talk. Kyle 845, what's going on? For instance, all you got to do is look at Rolly Romero Tank Davis fight. Look at the numbers. Rolly, that's sold because of Rolly's mouthpiece. That's sold because of Rolly's mouthpiece. Rolly convinced you and intrigued the fans that, hey, I could beat Tank Davis. I'm gonna knock out Tank Davis. That's what he told you. And every camera you turned on for Rolly, he ain't turned down no camera. And because Rolly didn't turn down nothing, guess what that fight did? Rolly had 14 fights. Never fought a title fight and never won a world title, obviously. They being reported 350 to 400,000 pay-per-views with a live gate of 5 million. That wasn't solely on Gervonta Tank Davis. That had a lot to do with Rolly Romero as well. And why? Because Rolly sold you the fight. That's why. So when you say, I don't care about doing all that, I just want to fight. Well, that don't sell fights. That don't sell fights. Period. Manny Face Publishing, my brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. They don't need to break even, but 55-45 split should be fair. They don't get close to the terms. I doubt we get the fight. Why should it be 55-45? Again, are the numbers close? When you compare Errol Spence's numbers, his live gates and his pay-per-view numbers, are they close? If they're not, then why would the negotiation? Why would that be close? Christopher Schaefer, brother in the super chat, dropping that half a good on your boy Blue. He said, "Salute Blue. This is one of the few. Oh, salute Blue. This is one of the few things I disagree with you on. Bud don't sign, then Bud ducking. After all, this is he talking? Whatever he got, whatever he get, he will be his biggest payday. Plus on the back end. And I understand where you're coming from with it, and I agree. Like I said, if he in any other sport, right, Christopher Schaefer, my great brother, in any other sport, athletes 35 or on the back end of their career, they'll say, hey, man, this is my last big payday. I got to make it count. And we don't hold them accountable. So why Terence Crawford can't say that in boxing? This is my last biggest payday, and I got to make it count. There's nothing wrong with that. You understand what I'm trying to tell you? Hey, this is one of my last biggest paydays. I can't guarantee anything. I'm going to be 35. I'm going to be 35 in September. I got to make this count. You understand what I'm saying? Christopher Schaefer dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. Nothing wrong with that. Hey, man, they don't hit his door. You acting like my kids and wife, you acting like they don't hear the door. They hear the pizza man is here. Robert Chandler, my brother in the super chat, dropping that half a under on your boy Blue. Oh, man. He said, Blue. Yeah. The pizza here. Tell somebody come get it. Okay. Robert Chandler, my brother in the super chat, dropping that half a under on your boy Blue. He said, Blue, Haney mentioned in an interview that to him Shakur is his super fight, not Ryan, not Tank, etc. Do you agree or disagree with him? Also, who do you see as Boot super fight potentially? I believe that I disagree with Devin. And I believe that Tank is a super fight just as well as Shakur. I think he has two super fights right now in this current moment. I think that it's Shakur Stevenson and Tank Davis, right? Not just Shakur. I do believe Shakur is his super fight, but I believe Tank Davis is a super fight as well. Especially right now, Tank Davis' star status is at an all-time high, right? It's higher than Devin Haney's right now. And so it's higher than Shakur. So right now, yeah, that's his super fight. And then he'll have another super fight with Shakur down the line. As far as Boots, who's his super fight? There's nobody out there yet for Boots to have a super fight. That person hasn't emerged. Maybe down the line, 154, 147, somebody emerged. But right now, as it stands, Boots don't have a single person. Virgil Ortiz don't represent the super fight for him. There's nobody right now to represent a super fight for Jerron Boots Ennis. I don't think that Virgil Ortiz, the fight, I think that after 5 rounds, the fight is not even going to be competitive. This is no slight to Virgil Ortiz or anybody else. I just think his skill set and his talent is off the charts. It's off the charts. And so I don't think that, he has a super fight right now. Unless his super fight would be Errol, Spence, Terence, Crawford, and I don't see that happening. Beyond Above Media, what's going on? So I think, unfortunately for Boots, he doesn't have a super fight opponent available to him right now. But as far as Devin, I have to disagree. I think Shakur and Tank represent super fights for him. Tyshawn Brown, brother in the super chat, dropping that half a good on your boy Blue. He said, Bud seen how Errol physically hurt Ugas and said, I got to get paid to endure that punishment. Bud knows he clearly the B-side, 1 strap or less pay-per-view sales. Right. That's what I'm saying. I'm not appalled to him looking to negotiate what he feels like he's worth. Renee Bosch Young, go subscribe to my guy, Renee Bosch Young. What's goody with you, Renee? I'm not appalled to that, but as long as you hold yourself accountable if it don't happen and you say, Corbin Phoenix, what's going on? At the end of the day, listen, this didn't happen because of me, but that's because I felt like this was my worth and they didn't feel like it was. Keith Nolan, 2211, brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. He said Rolly helped sell the fight so well that the betting odds ended up shifting somewhat significantly. Facts. Dre Finest, what's going on? And that was because, and salute to Keith Nolan, 2211, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. Yeah, and Keith Nolan, you know why? Because he sold the fight. He made you believe that he can actually win the fight. And so, Terence Crawford wanted to be quiet, and I know he wanted, but listen, that Andre Ward did that same approach. Sid Smith, what's going on? Andre Ward never had that super fight. It just is what it is. Manny Face Publishing dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, I get that Spence is bigger draw, but we can't call this the biggest fight and it's a lopsided deal. What do you think the split should be? Yes, I can. Let me tell you. Do you think that Floyd Mayweather garnering $100 more million than Manny Pacquiao? Manny Pacquiao made 100 to 150, and Floyd Mayweather $200 to $250 million for that fight. He got almost $100 million more than Manny Pacquiao. Do you think that it still wasn't the biggest fight in boxing history because of the business part of it? No. A fair split, 60-40 to me. Salute to Manny Face Publishing, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. It's still a super fight. Beyond Above Media, brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. What's good, Blue? Happy to see you still doing your thing. Appreciate you, great brother. And another thing is, right, Manny Face Publishing. Think about this, right? Do you think George Kambosos' highest payday was $1.2 million? Devin Haney was making over $5 million a fight. This fight, George Kambosos got $10 million and Devin Haney got $3 million. It's not about the fight being big. It's about the business as well. That tells you everything you need to know. Salute to my brother Beyond Above Media dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. Christopher Schaefer, my brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. He said, I get it. Players in the other sports still only get paid based on work according to their work. He can't not do what's needed to sell, then want to get paid as if he did. He get paid based off production. I agree with you. I agree with you. I agree with you. Hold D. Murray, my brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. Appreciate the grind, Blue. I know you connected. Have you heard anything about a possible 2-fight deal for Bud? Is it possible? Well, the 2-fight deal would be for him to fight Errol Spence. If he beats Errol Spence, then the next fight would be to fight Jamel Charlo. That's what that would be. Salute to D. Murray dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. Inspired photography, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. 3 belts to 1. Higher pay-per-view numbers. Tougher competition. That alone says Errol is the A side. 60-40. Agreed. Agreed. What else we got? You know, Gary Young's brother beat Booth before Blue. Yeah. You talking about Gary Anton Russell in the amateurs. Yes, sir. Bobo brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. Blue, what do you think would be the level of excitement in the boxing world for the Truth versus Boots? Boots rightly asked for Errol on live TV. He was the mandatory, but what would the demand be? The excitement? It would be huge excitement. That would be a big fight. But the problem is with this, right, is that Errol Spence got business to handle with Terence Crawford. So later on down the line, it will be a huge fight. Right now, people are not focused on it. Jesse Al Khalil, what's going on? Just not. Optimarius, brother in the super chat, dropping that half a good on your boy Blue in the super chat. I appreciate you, great brother. Much love to you. So, that would be a big fight. But, yeah, he beat him twice in the amateurs, I believe, too, Kenna. I think Anton Russell beat him twice. The problem with Anton Russell is that he fights at 140. And Bees, what's going on? And he got to make his way up. Lions and Wolves, what's going on? Curtis Robinson, what's going on? Appreciate you, brother. Miss you too. Yeah, so he beat him 3 times in the amateurs? GNC, Boom, PS5, what's going on? So that could possibly be a super fight for Boots. That definitely could be a super fight for Boots. Anton Russell. If nothing else, it's a storyline. If nothing else, it's definitely Kareem Ebanks. What's going on? It's a storyline. How active are the talks, do you think? Very active. Ernie V, what's going on? Conor Ben, is a super fight? No. It's a big fight, but it's a super fight. We talking a super fight. Like, we talking Sugar Ray Leonard, Tommy Hearns. We talking Crawford Spence. We talking Manny Pacquiao, Floyd Mayweather. Those are super fights. There's not many super fights. Ethan Drummond, what's going on? Ethan Drummond said, all these LDBC guys, you don't even watch all these LDBC guys. What are you talking about? Let's just start right there. How many LDBC guys you actually listen to? And you said all these LDBC guys don't like Bud, and I don't get why. Okay, let me ask you a question, Ethan Drummond, since you just said that. See, this is the simple stuff I talk about. Jackie Winfrey, what's going on, great brother? What did I say that said I didn't like Terence Crawford? Go ahead and tell me. Beatmaker, what's going on? Now watch this now. Tyanna Scott, Peace Bless Queen, how you doing today? Leo Lopez, what's going on? Dudes just be making up stuff. Man, that's the problem with today's time in social media. People just they do zero research. They don't listen for nothing. They have zero research. Rika Dude, what's going on? Don't know what they talking about. Go listen to what other people told them. Didn't watch and pay attention to nothing. Phoenix, what's going on? Big T, my brother, what's going on? How you feeling, brother? How's the health? Yeah, go subscribe to my brother, Renee Bosch Young. Renee, drop the link. So this dude come here talking about, man, all these dudes in L. You don't even, you rebuttaling something somebody else told you. How many people's in the LDBC that you watch? Cy Young, what's going on? Probably know the basic amount of people in the LDBC. You know how many people's in the LDBC? You have no idea. You're just talking because you can, because somebody else told you the same thing. And you're repeating what you heard instead of doing your own research. That's the problem. Rondo Datcher, what's going on? I rank this dude is the best fight in the world, and you come here talking about, man, all these dudes in LDBC, repeating something you heard. What's wrong with you dudes, man? Aisha the Queen said that's what they sit around and talk about in their cold blue. Facts. It's amazing. RVS, you making up stories. Stop making up stories, man. How could Bud pull up on Terence Crawford when Terence? Listen to this, right? This is what I be talking about. Y'all need to stop making up stuff. Pay attention to what you're saying. Don't even make sense, man. You said Bud been promoting this fight for years since he pulled up on Errol Spence at the fight. How can he pull up on Errol Spence when it was a Terence Crawford? It was his people's event. If anything, Fat Cat Shadowboxing, what's going on? Errol Spence showed up to an event that Terence Crawford is involved in. How can he pull up on him? That don't even make sense. And you said he been promoting it for years. He also said that the fight was in his rearview mirror and he was done with it and didn't want to talk about it. Showtime Managers, what's going on, great brother? People just be saying anything because they can. Dirt Maggot, what's going on? Dudes just say anything because it sounds good. Nicholas Simons, Showtime Major, what's going on, great brother? Right, Jalen. Bud said he didn't need Errol Spence. Said the fight was in his rearview mirror. And he didn't want to talk about it. It wasn't going to happen. But you just say he was promoting it for years. How could he have been promoting it for years? When he said when he came to the welterweight division, Errol Spence wasn't even his focus. Now, how could he have been promoted? Real Marlo TV. What's good with you, Marlo? Go subscribe to my brother, Real Marlo TV. Hey, Marlo, man. Hey, man. You be having me in tears, bro. Marlo, you be having me in straight tears, great brother. Marlo, drop the link to your channel in the chat. Hey, go subscribe to my brother, Real Marlo TV, man. You won't be disappointed, man. Hey, bro, I swear I'll be looking for your vids all day. Like, you be having me in tears, man. I be seeing, I'm like, he's trying not to laugh right now when he be saying it. When you be saying certain stuff, I'm like, Marlo trying not to laugh, man. But yeah, just be careful because your mother already scratched my rings up. Yeah. Hey, Marlo, bro, I be watching you, bro. Ash, can you do me a favor too? Hey, Marlo be having me in tears. Yeah, I'll be, hey, man. Hey, Marlo, I was at the doctor listening to you. Geo James Khalil 98, right? What's good with you? Marlo, I'm at the doctor listening to you, right? I'm cracking up. They looking at me like I'm nuts. And at the airport coming back. T-Bugs, what's good with you, great brother? How you feeling? Hey, Marlo, I'm at the airport in tears, but I got my headphones on, so I can't. You know, I got the soundproof joint, so it mulls out the sound, so I can't hear myself. And people in the plane is looking at me like, "What?" I'm in tears, man. Hey, he'd be like, "Hey, man, he gonna come and collect them eyeballs." I'll be in straight tears, bro. Straight tears. Like he like Wait, hey, when you say he made Terence Crawford health insurance go up, bro. Yo, me and my son was in here in tears, bro. Donald now, the 67-year-old G Grant, triple OG in the building. What's good with you, triple OG? Yeah, I see you came up for a little bit of air, huh? She let you up, huh, great brother? Salute to the triple OG. Shogun 76, what's going on? Yeah, Marlo, drop the link to your channel so everybody can subscribe, great brother. Hey, Tiana Scott, he said he gonna make his health insurance go up. Hey, yeah, we gotta munch him up. Hey, I was in tears. He said he gonna make his health insurance go up. Yo, I'll be in tears, man. He said he making his health insurance go up. Hey, please go watch that video. That had me in straight tears. That had me in straight tears. Christopher Schaefer, man, I swear I'll be looking for. That's what I'm saying. These other dudes that be making videos about, I don't even know who they are. C Black, what's going on? I'm like, these dudes, these whole videos, like I'll be watching Marlo. I watch Champside. I watch Keon, Everything Boxing, Money, General 7-8. Like, I don't even know who these dudes are. And they can't help themselves. Ethan Drummond, blessings to you, great brother. But you ain't answered my question. But let me get out of here, people. With Sean Jackson, what's going on? Yo, Marlo, drop that link one more time, great brother, so they can subscribe to your channel. Drop the link one more time, Marlo, so they can subscribe to your channel before I get out of here. Hey, but Sean Jackson, I'm telling you, me and my son was in here in tears. Like, we must have watched that video like 3 times. Alberto Ramirez, what's going on? I must have watched that video about 3 times. I had it on repeat. Hey, my wife was like, you listen to that again? I'm going upstairs because I just had it on repeat. Hey, I was in tears, man. In tears. AV 81st Street. Go to Marlo, drop the link in there. Cyrock King, yeah, check him out. There go the link right there. Click on the link right there, Real Marlo TV, man. Click on that link and support the brother, man. Subscribe to the channel. I'm telling you. Crazy Queen 12, what's going on? Peace, blessings, Queen. How you doing today? Music of Troy, what's going on? Click on that link. Subscribe to my brother, Real Marlo TV, man. Trust me, man. You won't be disappointed. You ain't gonna be disappointed. Jay Lynn, the Queen, in the super chat, dropping that duh on your boy Blue in the super chat. Said, appreciate you, Blue. I appreciate you, Queen. Always support me. Being here every single day for years. That's love, Jay Lynn. I appreciate you 1,000%, Queen. Dropping that duh on your boy Blue. Here we go. Here go RVS. You're going to be in tears when Errol loses, too. Okay. Okay, great brother. You can't. He felt like he just wanted to get one more in. Joseph O'Bang, what's going on? Right? He felt like he wanted to get one more in before I got off. He heard me say I'm getting ready to get off, and he had to get one more in. You're going to be in tears, too, when Errol loses. Okay. Tap, what's good with you, great brother? He had to get one. He couldn't help himself. He couldn't help himself. He had to get just one more in. Just one more. Bro, these dudes be amazing to me, man. Amazing to me. Can't make this stuff up. Oh, he on his way out? My Cash App is Bluebird Sports TV, all one word without the number 7. You'll see one with the number 7 and one without the number 7. I'm the one without the number 7. Yeah, he couldn't help himself. Oh, you gonna be in tears. Man, come on, man. RBS, and you got an easy name to remember. you better hope that Terence Crawford don't lose. Bon South D-Town, he said real Marlo TV is straight comedy. Hey, man. But it's like he don't mean to be funny, but it's being funny. And he be saying stuff and I'm like, he can't even hold it in. He be trying to hold it in, man. Hey, hilarious, bro. Hey, I love watching Marlo, man. I truly do. I watch him every day. See, those are dudes I watch every day. It's facts. Blessed to the Queen, Jay Lynn, in the super chat. Appreciate you, Queen. Let me get out of here, people. I appreciate y'all 1,000% coming through, studding up, holding your boy Blue down, and showing me love. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue, Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon, and get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shout out to the entire LDBC. Shout out to New Media. Shout out to Black Media Road. Make sure you like and share these videos. That's all I got for y'all. Peace.